but just, silly fouls.
Okay, in the middle here on the left.
Sydney Staples, D210 Sports. J'Wan, what emotions are running through your head right now?
One, we lost. Two, we don't have any practice tomorrow. We don't have any more film sessions. We don't have any wake-up calls anymore. The season is over with. And we started this back in June. And we always had one goal, just to get to the national championship. And that's really all the emotions that's going through, just not being able to be with these group of guys again. And I love every single one of them. They real brothers to me. We never go a day without talking to each other. We always see each other every day. Just the bond that we have with each other, and it's a real special group. Especially with all the adversity that we've been a part of. Injuries, Terrence being out, and just the journey that we've been on. A couple of days ago, JoJo, the freshman, I told him, you didn't think you was going to be on the Sweet 16 team your first year. And, just all the stuff that you've been through, surgery, it's just all part of the process, And I try to tell the guys, like, be sad that we lost, but, yeah, that's the main thing. Just not being able to practice with these guys again.
Anything else for J'Wan before we let him go back to the locker room? J'Wan, no more questions for you. Thanks so much for coming, and congratulations on really a terrific season. So thank you so much. We will go back to questions for Coach. Okay, right here on the left.
Hi, Coach. Again, Sydney Staples, D210 Sports. Would you have done anything differently looking back on this season?
Well, I don't know. It's probably not the time to ask that right now.
Question now on the right side.
Ishmael Johnson, Dave Campbell's. Same thing I asked to J'Wan. Yesterday you talked about him being one of kind of the unsung leaders along with Jamal, who kind of gets all the national plaudits, of course. But, what did you see from him tonight when, Jamal went down and you needed somebody to step up on both ends, really?
Well, we had a game plan going in that when the ball got reversed and we set those step-up screens that they'd switch, and then Juan would just get it down and make the right read. If they came in doubled, move it, we were going to get a shot on the other side of the floor. If they didn't come, just play one-on-one. They didn't come, so we play one-on-one, and he was scoring at will. But then he got a little bit too aggressive on a back down, and the kid, he did the right thing. One shouldn't have given that little extra nudge, but you're taught to flop. He did what he was supposed to do, and the call went against. Problem was when that was his second foul. And you said, what changed? Well, when he's on the bench, he can't score inside anymore. So that's what changed. You say, well, how did they even it out? There was no evening out. He wasn't in the game. So when he's not in the game, that's, we're already down JoJo. So that wasn't a game that I could put the other freshman in, said Lot. That wasn't fair to him. Wasn't fair to our team either. But J'Wan's he's a wonderful young man. He really is. He's just a great, great, great human being. Jamal was the heartbeat of this team, but in a lot of ways, the soul of this team was J'Wan. He had a tremendous year. Second team all-conference, Big 12. because of our limitations with the other injuries, we just couldn't afford him to get his second foul tonight. But even that, I thought this was a game we could win. But without Juan or Jamal, it'd be difficult. We still have a chance. But, with Jamal and with J'Wan, obviously.
Okay, straight ahead now.
Calvin, Tim Kalishaw, Dallas Morning News. I don't know if this even matters, but does it feel kind of anticlimactic? You had a great team, obviously a number 1 ranked team. You want to see if it can win a championship or what it's going to take to beat this team. And ultimately, Shed misses 26 minutes.
What's the question?
Does it feel anticlimactic? Not a normal end.
Well, it doesn't feel like a fair fight. You'd have to take maybe 2 of theirs to equal 1 of Jamal. That's how good he was. And he's a first-team All-American. You don't have another one of those. You don't have the best defensive player in the Big 12. You don't have a guy that made all the big shots at the end. I thought our kids battled. Think about it. We had the ball a couple of times to take the lead late in the game. So it's not like we lost Jamal, okay, the game was lost. No, we still battled, but that's our identity. It's our culture. It's who we are. But we felt like we had a good enough team to get to Arizona. It was unfortunate that team wasn't able to stay together.
Okay, we'll take one last question for Coach Sampson here on the right.
Coach, do you think if Jamal's in the game, you win?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, so you've been through this enough. You've had a great season, Sweet 16, 30-plus wins, all that stuff. Do you feel like you had a great year?
Obviously.
Okay, Coach, thank you so much.